Hello, this is episode 12 of A Teacher's Journey with your host, Robert Corio Jr. Welcome today. I hope everyone is having a good day. Today, I'm recording this on Thursday, but when you be listening to this, it's a Friday, so hopefully all of you are having a good Friday. So today, in my journey, today is June. We're talking about the beginning of the month for June, which a lot of you will be ending your school year. Some of you school year may be over right now, so some of you may end school earlier. Depends on where you are. But for me, this is the last month before the school year ends for myself as a teacher. So I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about some other things that are going on, stuff that's been happening around the world that's affecting the teaching myself as a teacher, and we're going to be talking a little bit more about it, about everything. So, start off. If you've been watching the news last week, everything that was going on in Minneapolis with George Floyd, I just find everything happening to be sad. That's really, it's just sad for me. Just as a teacher and everything, it's very sad, and something that I watched. I mean, some of you, I don't know how many of you watched the video, but it's just sad. So, I mean, that's basically that's how I feel about it. I feel very sad, and for me as a teacher, I mean, it's just sad as a human being. It's just sad to see and everything going on. So yeah. So um, with for everything right now for me as a teacher, got right now everything that's going on for Thursday. We got last couple more weeks left for myself as a teacher. After this, be about two more teaching weeks, and then call it a school year for me. It's been pretty interesting. Everything going on with me from the start of the year, where everything was supposed to be. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping right now, so don't mind me on that. Um, for me, it's been an interesting school year. I mean, beginning of the school year, about a week or two before the school year was going to start, get the call saying, "Hey, Robert, can you come in just for a few weeks as just to fill in for a teaching assistant position at one of the elementary schools in New Jersey." So it was supposed to be only for 2 weeks, which lasted about like little like over half the school year. Yeah, until about like it was like I was like on and off until about March. Yeah, not about about March, February, March, like end of February, beginning of March, around that time frame. I forget when it ended exactly, but it just ended around like end of February, beginning of March. And yeah, and then get COVID, then have COVID, coronavirus come, and then the schools were closed, and then they were closed for the entire year. And then basically I was subbing before that afterwards, and then I got this long term leave replacement opportunity, which I've been fortunate enough to get it, and been fortunate enough to be able to work with good people during my time here. So I'm very very thankful for that, and thankful for the help and support that I've been getting during my time here. And really, it's just everything that's going. I mean, everything that's been happening. It's just been a wild year. I mean, it's been a wild year for myself, and overall, it's been a good year. It's been, like I say, that it's been a good year from that, and that's something I've been really happy with, and very fortunate, thankful that I've had a good school year, and working with good people, and really just stuff that's going on and everything like that. So it's been good. It's been good, and just being able to, like coming in during this time and working with new students and being able to adjust was been really been fortunate where I'm able to adjust quickly, and it's because of the people I've worked with, and I really really appreciate it, and that's something that I'm really been fortunate enough working on. What else? Yeah, so I mean everything that's going on. I mean been doing this right now. We're wrapping everything up, doing a couple more things, and that's really it. That's the school year. I mean, there's really not much else that we're working on with the kids. I mean, we're working on some things and doing the classroom lessons, and fortunately enough, I've done it on Zoom and doing live lessons. Have I've really liked it. I really like doing the live lessons on Zoom, and I know there's people that do on Google Meet sometimes, and there's other people that record their lessons and then students listen to the recording and do the work from there. Um, I think my opinion from all this is I prefer doing the live lessons on Zoom. It's just it's just easier to do. It's just something where I mean, I think Google, from what I've been on Google Meet before and Zoom, and I find Zoom, and I think Google Meet's almost similar to Zoom. I haven't used Google Meet that much. That's why I'm ranking Zoom higher because I use Zoom every day for my lessons. So I feel that Zoom has been much better just for sure, like just to getting kids to sign on and participate in the lesson and then being able to work with them on a one-to-one basis because you can then like and what I do is I do it where it's a small group and being able to work on it with them and everything and really just learning as I go with this. I mean that's not just just learning like everyone else. So again, it's been a good year. Zoom, I think, has a lot of good features on it where I can share my screen. I can allow attendees to share their screen, to chat, to to play sounds on it, and be able to draw and annotate for them if I needed to, and being able to work with them on it one on one. So it's it's something that I'm pretty happy with right now, and I just think that it's one of those things where I'm pretty fortunate where I was able to see how the teacher before she left to see how she used it, and I wanted to be able to do that. So I just think it's one of those things where I'm pretty happy with using Zoom right now. So all right, yeah. So yeah, well, I mean, what else is going on? That's really been it. I mean, there's really not much been going on. It's just been working, teaching, and that's really it for me. It's just been a busy cycle, and being able to just see it. I mean, it's something where I think that it's something I hope I don't know when we're gonna go back into the schools for next year, so I don't know what the plan is. I couldn't tell you what schools or what the state's gonna do where I live and where other states are gonna do how are they gonna transition into going back to school? What's that gonna look like? It's yeah. So I mean, I just think it's just doing my best and doing just doing their best right now to figure this out and being able to work with students and make sure that their academic progress keeps moving in the right direction. So, I mean, we'll see how it goes for next year for the summer. I mean, I don't know, like like, because I'm a tutor, so I work during the summer as a tutor. I mean, I don't know how many. I'm curious to see how many families are gonna send their child to do extra tutoring during the summer, so that way they can gain more skills and they keep their skills where they were, so that way going into next year they are ready for it. So I'm curious to see what that's going to be like. How many students are going to be tutoring, whether it's going to be tutoring remotely on Zoom, Google Meet, etc., or or if places start to open up tutoring centers or places where like public places where students can go in and then be able to work one on one with the students because I know where I live as a tutor, you can I see by me I go when I go to a library nearby where I live. during the school year, like Mondays through Thursdays, basically, it's all like one area is basically sectioned off where it has all these tutoring sessions going on. It's just amazing. It's like from like 3 to 7, 8 o'clock at night. It's like 5 hours of just people just tutoring one, and it's something where I'm curious to see what the summer's going to look like for tutoring because people are going to be kids may want to be tutoring, may need more tutoring. Again, also how long are the tutoring sessions going to be for the child? How often are the tutoring sessions going to be? And I'm curious to see what that's going to be like. I think it could be more because just with everything that's happening, it's the kids, especially not just for subject level tutoring, but for SAT test prep such as SAT, ACT, even for praxis, other LSATs. I mean, stuff like that. Other tutoring, testing, prep, tutoring sessions where you can work with the students one on one, help them out with it, and being able to for students to learn one on one from a teacher. And I think it's gonna be busy during the summer. I've talked to this about this with my girlfriend, who's also a teacher, and she thinks that we talk about this a lot. She's also a teacher, so it's something that we talk about a lot. And as me as a teacher, it's something that I want to make. I gotta be prepared for it. It's something I gotta be prepared so that way I can work with students during the summertime when school ends and really just see what that's going to be like. I mean, I couldn't tell you what that's going to be like. So, and I think it's something where I, again, I'm curious to see what that's going to be like. I mean, today is a nice day. So, I mean, it's one of those things where what's that going to be like during the summer? Our parents, I mean, kind of when we were talking about this, we were thinking maybe like some parents might give us, she was saying like, oh, maybe students might get a break for a little while and then relax, then, or they might just go right into it. So it depends. I think probably July, around like beginning of July, they're going to be students are going to start tutoring and being able to work with kids one on one and start tutoring sessions, revamping for the summer, so that way kids are ready to go and they have everything that they need for when school starts. Um, Again, it's been a great year. I've really been happy overall about my progress as a teacher. It's still, still just, things are being worked out. I think everything's going to be working itself out. And I'm going to be working at, during my summer as a tutor. I'm going to be doing that. Hopefully, we'll see how everything goes with it. I'm curious to see, uh, like I said, I'm going to see what the tutoring is going to be like for the summertime and being able to do that. So, I think that again, I'm gonna pro- I'm gonna see about if I'm gonna record another episode for next week or am I gonna wait until until school is over then record another episode because I got about 2 more weeks of school left, and my birthday is actually this week on Wednesday. So if you want to wish me a happy birthday, I would appreciate. You can. It's up to you. But I would appreciate it. It'd be nice if so I'm going to be spending my birthday not indoors, but basically by me. There's stuff starting to open up, but a lot of things that are like the outdoor seating policy by me isn't going to be opening until June 15th, which is after my birthday. And then there's some other things that are opening up by me. Like I played golf last week, and that was pretty nice. Like it was pretty sweet playing golf last Saturday. And then, I mean, I didn't do so great playing golf, but I mean, it's one of those things where you gotta just just you got. I mean, for me, I haven't played in a while. I got 18 holes in over a year. So it's for me. Working on. It's when you play golf on a golf course, it's much different than a driving range. It's just the driving range and the golf course are two different things. Because golf, you're walking, you're playing, you're doing 18 holes, you're shooting shots, and it's just different. So that's why I think it's one of those things where it's just I gotta learn how to be better at it, and again, you just work at it, and that's something I really, again, I think it's something where I make sure I'm working on this on a day-to-day basis. So I think again, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna record another episode next week, or I'm gonna wait until school year ends before recording another episode. Because, but yeah, but I'll see. Again, just it's one of those things where you just keep on working, and you're doing your best on this. I'm doing my best and doing what I can on being as a teacher. It's been everything's been good, and I've really been happy with it, and I make sure that I do what I can to be the best teacher that I can possibly be. So I think it's one that I make sure that as a teacher I'm being responsible and do my best to help my students, and also with this podcast helping other teachers and other academic professionals, where I can make sure I'm doing something where I'm making sure I'm providing a good service for everyone in the academic field. So, again, thank you for listening to my podcast today. Hope you enjoy it. If you want to contribute towards the episode, please do that. The link will be in the description. And again, if you have any comments, please let me know. Rate and subscribe to my podcast. That as I'd be more than happy for any for all your opinions about my podcast. So again, this is a teacher's journey with Robert Corio Jr. Thank you very much for listening. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend, and also have a wonderful end of the school year. Take care. Bye bye.